Hi, Maria. Good morning. How are you? Hi, Jules. I'm feeling good. How are you? How is everyone doing? It's Friday. It's interesting, isn't it, how we all wait for Friday and get excited? Let me know where you're joining from. And I have level 1 Reiki and practice on my friends. Sometimes I can't concentrate. I catch myself on thinking about something while I'm doing Reiki. I meditate too, sometimes 3 times per day. I don't know if I do it in right. Ah, that's a good one, Anna. There is no right and wrong of practicing Reiki. I'm so delighted that you're actually practicing and using it. And yes, the concentration does move. We got a monkey mind, so we do switch from one thought to the other thoughts. So that's totally okay with it. What I used to do initial days of my practice was, the Reiki principles, I used to chant them and have a mantra in my mind to chant to stop that monkey mind going all around and just being focusing with my body when I'm doing self-healing or with the client or a family member. So that brings my attention back in place. Yeah. So maybe you could try that. So what I used to do also is have affirmations right in front of me and also the Reiki principles so I could see and think about them, yeah, as I'm practicing. I practiced on myself yesterday. It was amazing. I had a very good cry. That's great. It's really good. It's really good. Yeah, cry is a good emotion of release. And also, not every time when we are practicing with ourselves, we would notice a difference because it's our own energy. You're working within your own aura. So you may not pick up all the tingle sensations, warmth, and everything. Things would be shifting. But when we are working with someone else, it's interesting that you do pick up, they do pick up. Oh, it's very deep. Or like, hey, I was hearing my tummy grumbling, or the twitch is happening. Yeah. And this is actually, Anna, what you mentioned is the point where generally most of us lose focus and not practice enough, saying like, is it working or not, rather than continuing it. So welcome everyone. Let me know where you're joining from. And if you're into Reiki, studied Reiki, practice Reiki, or got a treatment, let me know where you're in your journey. And what time of the day is it for you guys? Morning, evening? How to put intention before Reiki? Yes, we'll be doing that in a minute. Have you been practicing for long, Anna? Heidi from Utah. Just curious about Reiki. You're lovely. So Reiki is that magical thing until you experience it. It's so hard to understand. Yeah. Just going to open up a music file as well. From UK, 6:30 here, just interested in Reiki but not practicing. Perfect. Srimanju, on my way to physio appointment, wanted to catch what I could. I'm on my 3rd level of awesome 3rd level. That's great. You must love it. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll be talking about it for a few minutes and then share the distance healing as well. And since my partner passed away 7 months, I'm so sorry, Anna. Glad Reiki found you to help you in the healing process. Autumn, it is evening here in Netherlands, Reiki level 1. Started practicing daily again. That's great. That's one thing I always ask, like if anyone is has been attuned to Reiki, do you practice? I always love someone says they keep practicing Reiki. All right, okay, so we can start now. So yeah, my main interest of Reiki has been since 12 years or 13 years. It's a journey since then. Before, I used to always question. I heard a couple of times what Reiki is. I used to tease my friend who is into Reiki, saying like, what is it? Like hocus pocus? What do you do? Like, how does it work? I just couldn't understand. And when I took on the Reiki course, the first day I got the attunement, and in the afternoon we had to practice on each other. That is where I felt like, this is what Reiki is. Only when I experienced it, I understood it completely, what to expect. Not everything, how it still works, it's still magical. Like, there is so much that we don't even know. So yeah, that is where it started. And at that time, I was in like the darkest place of my life, 29, diagnosed with arthritis and depression, and a lot of things have been at a very low point in my life, and I wasn't being grateful for anything at that stage. But practicing Reiki for 21 days after level 1, things so much shifted. It's like as if like a total 180 degrees turn happened within some 21 days. And when I did level 2, level 3 within the same year, things so much has shifted. And not looking back, I'm so delighted I can share that story, because I believe like there was a reason why it was happening at the time now. And yeah, and that was to look life from a different lenses. And so Reiki is my first love into my spirituality. And since then, like I have done angels, workshops, meditations, and Akashic Records, EFT, pranic healing, so many other things. But Reiki is my daily practice. It's something that I do every day. I love showing up to it. Even though if I do show up for meditation or not, Reiki is definitely my first love. I also say it's a kind of a soft, gentle addiction kind, a better addiction than chocolates. So this is where Reiki is. So the benefits of them are various ones for each one. It depends on individually. The first thing is like, what are we ready to heal? That is where it brings in, am I ready to heal really from my soul level, or am I happy with my pains, with my sorrowness? I really want to embrace them for a little longer, because maybe I'm getting love from the family members that I haven't got without the so-called pains, illnesses. And no matter how much healing you give, when the soul is not ready, the healing doesn't come in. So this is where when someone is ready to heal, its miracles happen. So I'm talking about the benefits from that state of mind and state of experiences that I had for myself or for my clients and my friends, family members. It does definitely give us a peace, a stress-free calmness. You are When we are stressed, anxious, the problems are around us like a jacket that we are wearing. Like, you don't have a distance from you and your issues or a problem. But after Reiki session, what you notice is that it has been a breathing space that I have an issue, I can work on it, but I can make a decision being calmer. Like, that little space comes in between you and the whatever we are going through. And sometimes even whatever we think we are going through doesn't even exist after an hour session, like, so that way miraculously things change. And I'm a total believer in like, if we have a personal um, emotions that we are holding up since the time of the birth, even through the birth canal, like as we're coming out, there is a trauma associated. We are carrying it on, and that holds into our body and creates a stagnant energy. And Reiki is that energy, life force energy that goes in and shifts in, releases the stagnant force slowly, gently, and you'll feel like, I can survive, I can do things, I can see life from a better space, so those are the things that change. And that's the reason, when the traumas emotion heal, we feel physically uplifted as well. Yeah. If you are a practitioner of Reiki, you might have noticed these things. My arthritis was a condition that I grew up with, like not loving myself, being angry with things that weren't working out because I couldn't express it. So I didn't know what else, how else, I could express. And it was all toxic emotions sitting in myself. And when Reiki found the way in and it was shifting in, I was started seeing, like with the Reiki principles, seeing the life from a different angle that I never got to witness before. And so those are the changes it happens. Yes, there has been so many studies that has been proven as well. It does cure or helps with cancer, surgeries, brain tumors, arthritis, skin issues, mental health conditions, and diabetes, so many of them, but again, for every individual thing, it's different on how deep it will be. I might say, hey, I have helped myself, I cured my arthritis, I don't suffer with it anymore as much as I was at 29. And where I couldn't even literally get out of the bed, not taking more than 15 minutes, to wake up and get out of the bed. Like it was a struggle to where I'm now. But if I say the same and to my client who is with arthritis, that could take them maybe one session is enough to do the transformation, or it could take 2 years of our time to go deep and do it. So being open, being welcoming, and being open to receiving and releasing, that is the most important thing. Acknowledgement is one of the things that we don't do, saying that I have a pain, I need to work on it, I need a therapist, I need to address this. That is a cultural thing as well. We are, at least I was always told, to hide your pain, don't share it, you'll become weaker, you never should share your problems. Do you agree, guys? Did you ever grow up in that kind of a culture? If so, do let me know in the comments or by the love hearts. So if you're resonating with what I'm sharing, so I know we are on the same wavelength. So that culturally, the limiting beliefs and everything has impacted a lot as well to who we are. And that's the reason we go backwards and heal. And I always believe, like, someone has been to a therapist, they are more stronger. They were braver, that they are able to agree. We need to be seeking for help, and we are getting the help. And Reiki is a very gentle way of helping us. It's not like um, tougher or more painfuler, but it is about, like, if you feel crying, you have never cried, so it takes a gentle way of, like, oh, I do have emotions, I do have tears coming up, let me feel them, especially men as well, where they are told you can't cry, that is a weak point, but actually I have worked with so many men and I've taught Reiki to them, and I've seen them being in their lowest moments, crying, and also loving their families so much, being hurt, vulnerable as well. Yeah. So that is really interesting to see, witness. Each one of us is a soul. That's it. The body we wear as a male, female, bi, anything is all different. At the end, it's all the same. And when we look at it, we are healing that soul. Yeah, that's the most important thing. Are there more women than men who practice? Yes. But men have been increasing to being open to receiving. And I'm noticing that has been changed, like last 7, 8 years. I have been more students, male students are coming up to learn. And also they are bringing their own tribe with them when they are ready. So they are going and being open to teach or share their experiences, practice it. They're attracting more of male as well. Now things are shifting. So it's so happy to see a different generation forming up here with the healers. Backwards to heal. That's an interesting concept. Yes, Reiki is one that goes into the backwards and heals, and also makes the future much easier to deal with. Yeah. So when we come with the healing, think about it. It's always the backwards. It's always the past that we heal. It's not the current thing. There is nothing happening in the current, because we are not who we are right now. We are always like who we have been created all along, in not only this lifetime but the previous lifetimes as well. That's really what we are carrying, and there are many symbols that we do bring in from our past, and clear up through these symbols and bring the healing as well. Yeah, I agree. I have a lower back pain. I'm going to do physio, acupuncture, Reiki. Got to deal with this and help myself recover. I'm not going to settle for the pain. Absolutely. Yeah, that's a way to go. And it's identifying what is causing the lower back pain. Where is it coming from? Since when did you have? Ask these questions. Since when did you have it? Has there been a traumatic event that happened in your life? Generally, lower back pain is a stress related to finances. Have you been betrayed? Have you been at a loss? Or have you been impacted by the financial shift? These are the one of the things, generally with the lower back pain, that I would be asking anyone. So think about it when you ask those questions, make a connection, and that's a click moment. And then the healing goes so deep, so quick, and faster as well. Yeah. That is like setting an intention. Yes, I think that is one of the questions that Anna was asking earlier, is how do we set an intention? So think about, for the meditations or for Reiki, there is a portal of energy that we are holding up and tuning into. And where do you want this energy to go in? It can go anywhere, but think about it. I used to just set an practice Reiki for myself, on my chakras. That is an intention again. My chakras to be cleansed up, to be spinning as they should be, which I don't even know. My higher self knows it. My intuition knows it. So I would just hand over to that part of me. And then when I started feeling much better, then I started asking myself, where do I want this energy to go today? Today I would like to go this energy to my the best of the day to happen, or to my manifestations, I'm manifesting a home, a book, or a happy vacation, anything that you're manifesting, you can set an intention to that, I'm sending this Reiki energy to that portal. Or today I woke up with a migraine, so I'll be putting this energy to my migraine to settle down, not to have the pain. So we can put our intention anything absolutely we want. And the best thing about Reiki again is intentions can be for the past as well, or the future. Say for example, my family is in India. When I'm going to visit them, I'd be setting my intention. When I go there, I'm going to have a happy times, so that is my intention. So I'd be doing the forward healing. And now the backward is, when at 16, I had a traumatic time with my education and everything, I'm going to send the healing to my 16-year-old self. So I'm bringing that inner child with me and making myself complete. So that is how you do the setting an intention. And it's so powerful. So you have a milestone or a checkpoint to go back and see, does this make sense? Has I felt anything? When I think about when I'm 16, or when I think about going to India. So this makes it so much profound, so much wider, but yet narrowing it down to one thing that I can always check in, how do I feel about it? And that's the best way for intentions. And I highly recommend as well for meditation to set an intention. So you can do meditations with no expectations, nothing. And also you can do meditation saying today, this energy to be cleared up on my brainstorming idea, or make it easier with my boss, so anything it could be. Yeah. Do you have an advice how to overcome fearing the energy? Jules, do you mean are you afraid of Reiki energy? Have you ever tried Reiki session? And a lot of people, when they do come in for Reiki, they don't know what to expect as well, and that's one of the best things to go for Reiki session. Even if some of you have never experienced Reiki, where I'll be tuning into the distance healing now, be like that, like be like a sponge. Think about like, oh, whatever is going to happen is for my highest good. Let me try it out. Let me be open for it and see what the magic comes in. Yeah, so be open. That's the most important thing. I mean, like I used to have some clients who would be reading some books before coming, and they wouldn't even know what to expect after all those books reading as well. And they would be confused, like, no, I didn't feel this way because others said this is how you'll be expecting it. But then you're kind of controversing your own experiences to what someone's experience is. I said, I'm sharing my experiences, need not be your experience. If you don't resonate with it, don't take it in, like, but try to create your own experiences that is going to sit with you. It can be much more deeper, magical as well. You never know. So be very open. Yeah. So when I do Reiki to my kids, I can say before something like, my girl is calm and happy, for example. Absolutely, Anna. That is what the intention is. Yeah. And say, for example, my child, she used to have the ear pain. So I would set an intention, her ear pain to be reduced. Or if she's having anxiety going into the school, I'll say, this Reiki energy will help heal her for the anxiety that she's going through. I would love if you do a Reiki chakra session. I used to do that a couple of weeks ago, so I'll bring it back again, Star Seeker. Yeah. Yes, I have had Reiki and it was fine, but I sometimes get fear during chakra meditation. And what kind of a fear is this coming from? Is it a fear of, like, Jules, some negative energy coming in, or you're not able to handle the energy? Because that is interesting, because people do have a fear. What I heard from some people was like they have a fear of negative energies coming in because they're opening up the portal. That is so right as well. When you are setting an intention, that is again you're protecting yourself, like I'm a firm believer of what you seek is seeking you. If you think about light, you only get light. If you think about darkness, you get darkness. So think about what are you vibrating at, like, what are you seeing? What are you taking in? Yeah. So that way, when you set an intention, Reiki is a powerful, beautiful energy, and it's only going to fill me with positivity, light. That's it. I have no doubt about it. Could be anything else. Yeah. But I know some practitioners may not do the protections, may not keep the space sacred or a safe place for the clients, and things have gone wrong for them, like, but it's only a tiny percentage of it. So even if I go to someone's for a Reiki session, I would set my own intention saying, I'm in a protective light and only the highest vibe is going to come in through the person. Yeah, that's it. Even for a massage, even for nails, or a spa, anything, I always set in like where I give my aura for someone else. Yeah. So that is the most important practice as a practitioner. And as a therapist, you need to be practicing, which I always tell when I'm teaching, or I always say even for the clients, like, that's the basics. Yeah. So when you set your intentions, you need not be afraid of it, Jules. Is Reiki the same as pranic healing? No. I mean, like the energies, they're all the same. As I have done both Reiki and pranic healing, I can say the difference between it because I'm a skeptic. I love to see the differences, feel the differences. So the difference, what I felt is Reiki goes into your chakras, into your body and does the healing, and then you cleanse the aura. Pranic healing is the way opposite. It does the outer surface first and then into the chakras. Yeah, I mean, both have profound, deeper effects. It's like what you are being more drawn to, like, yeah, that's it. But in pranic healing, they focus more on combing, cleansing the outer things a lot more. Yeah, because your aura does carry in a lot of things, and aura is to be brighter, shinier, and cleansed as well. Reiki practitioners usually protect the message better. Usually protect the space before doing Reiki on clients too. I was taught that when I did. Absolutely, Riley. Yeah, that is what I'd be looking forward for the teachers to be teaching that, and also emphasizing on that. It's so, so important. It's so basic, but so powerful as well. Yeah. I have heard a lot on IT Jules, what we resist, persist. I myself follow my mind maps, write out my fear like a roadmap to figure out my fears. Yes, that's so true, Heidi. And Jules, sometimes the fears do come not only from this lifetime experience, maybe you didn't have any experience, but it could be tapping into your past lifetime portal and giving you, maybe there was a memory of it. It was having a deeper impact on you. So when you're trying to open up, that fear could be lingering, and say to your higher self, I'm in a protective light, I'm being protected, and that's it, like, so that way you are. And also invoke Archangel Michael. He's going to shield you and protect you. Yeah. So would Reiki work better with helping trauma and PTSD? Yes, it does definitely help with it. Yeah. What happens with the trauma is the trauma has happened, but we are still the survivors of it. And we have been thinking about it over and over, and people have moved on, things have moved on, things shifted. Reiki helps you to look life from moving forward and releases the pain and the attachment, cuts a cord of it, and allows you to reduce that effect that you were carrying in. Yeah. And when we are ready to heal again, that is the most important thing. You're most welcome, Jules. Yeah. It's a lovely community, isn't it? Everyone sharing the best of the practices. That's what I love, you guys here. Yeah. And remember, yes, you're right, Eddie, you're safe. That's the most important thing. Like, this is a different lifetime, this is a different experience. You're totally safe. Yeah. I said, like, I haven't heard anyone practicing with protection, any of the clients or the practitioners even getting the attacks. Yeah. So this is really softer, gentler, no side effects, no hurdles, like no protocols to be made here. And that's what I love about it. I can do Reiki absolutely anywhere as long as I'm not driving, or as I don't even work with the heavy machinery. So yeah, those are the only two conditions that you would be thinking about, like, because you'll feel a bit lightheaded, you'll feel drowsy, you'll feel sleepy. That's the only thing to look after. Yeah. Do you usually say Reiki words before you start the session, or it's not necessary? At this stage, I don't even say anything. I just if there is someone crying, if someone is in pain, I just say I'm sending healing. That's it, and it's energy going in. But in the start, I used to say Reiki energy flow through me to the person. But I do always add in a prayer, like, because I'm only a channeler. I'm not the person. I'm not healing anyone. The energy is going through me and healing the person who is ready to heal. Yeah, totally. Like if someone says, "Hey, this is great," like, I felt such a shift. Thank you, but that's you and the energy working. I was having only the mediator in between. Like, if someone says, I didn't feel anything, again, I don't take that personally because it's not me at all. And I'll say, like, hey, that's the energy and you're working together, like, so that keeps my ego at a bay. And also, who are we? Like, energy is everywhere. Reiki is a universal energy, it's everywhere, and we all have the gift to channel in, take it in what we need, release what we don't need it. I always wish it was taught in schools, like, the basics of chakras, meditations, healing ourselves, the ability to heal ourselves. I mean, like you heard about, like, I'm not bringing, it's not related to any religion or anything, Reiki, but, you always hear about, like, how the gods and the goddesses, Jesus, they have healed people, made things better and all. But think about it, we all do have that gift. Yeah. If your child had a fall, would you not give a hug? And the child all of a sudden stops crying, right? That is a healing ability that we already have it. If you have a cut, you do heal, but you take time, maybe a week. But now you're taking lesser time to heal yourself. Yeah. So it's believing we all are amazing, beautiful souls. And that's the most important thing. Yeah. We need more mindfulness starting in children education. Yeah, absolutely. I've been teaching in kids schools, primary schools in Ireland when I was there. For a good few years, and The kids absolutely loved it, and it was a shock for me to understand the kids, even at the age of 6 and 7, they were having trouble sleeping until like 11 o'clock. They couldn't relax with all the gadgets, so much happening in the families and everything. And coming here, moving to Seattle, I thought like, oh, this is great. Like I heard so much about like everything being open for meditations, mindfulness. So I went into my kids' school and said like, do you guys have any yoga classes, any meditation classes that I can enroll my children in? They said, we don't have anything like that. We never even thought about it. I was literally shocked. And yeah, so I started proposing them like, let's bring this, there is so much benefits. Started doing a couple of sessions there. The kids are like sponge, whatever you give they take it in. And these are the life skills that they need to have in especially those teenage years. Like remember our own teenage years, like we were lost, and right now the children are even more lost. They need the guidance, they need that self ability, self love, and something that they can work with themselves. In the whole puzzles, they need to find who they are. So it is so important. So if you're a parent, if you're a teacher, do think about how you can bring this to your own children. Start practicing it. Yeah, it's so beneficial. I mean, like thanks to me learning all this, and tapping is something that I learned. I use so much with my children. When my children, they had only like 2 years apart between them, they used to have the little sibling fights and everything. And rather than screaming at them, rather than giving a timeout or grounding or anything, I say, how about let's do tapping? And three of us would do tapping. And after like 3 or 4 rounds of tapping, they would be giggling, and the whole ambience was different. And I still practice it if ever they do get into there. I mean, like teens now, but still, like it helps a lot. And if we are upset, like with the teen hormones as well, like you say something, they say something else, there's a gap there. With the tapping, it helps us to listen to each other. So it's such a beautiful gift that we can take it in and use it. If tapping doesn't work, I do some art things with them, and it helps me to listen to them, understand them, where they are coming from as well. So it's all about we as adults as well being open to work on ourselves and also bring those children with us. Yeah, love that. So true. Yeah, so true, Maria. Beautiful. Yes, I'm doing EMDR with vibration type tappers to relieve my trauma. There is so much to learn. What is EMDR, Heidi? Is the a way of tapping. When you type up Anna in Insighttimer, I have seen some amazing teachers doing the tapping sessions. So go on to some of them and see the basic protocols. It's so easy. Again, can't go wrong. There is no right and wrong with that as well. It will work. Yeah. Can you explain how you did the tapping with your little ones? So Hillary, I would just ask the girls and me, like we show the tapping points to them, like on the tip of the on your crown, the third eye, in your eyebrows, corner of the eye, under your eye, under your nose, under your lips, and your collarbone, and on your nail bed. So this is the way we do. I mean, I'm doing it fast here. And then take a deep breath. So we do it as a fun, and we say like whatever words we want to say. I'm calm, I'm angry, I'm frustrated, and then I love myself. So we do a couple of rounds of such things, and then after like generally 3 rounds or 5 rounds, things shift, like and that brings the giggles because the emotion has shifted, and then they will explain me why even they were having communication gap or a fight, or where it was having a difference of opinion. Yeah, so doing that, I mean, this is the tapping points that I learned, but there are different tapping points as well, like under your arms and stuff like that, slightly different the way we would have learned. So it doesn't matter, everything is right and valid as well. Like here, eye movement desensitizing, having the brain focus on senses while doing talk therapy, doing reframing. It's very intense. Wow, that sounds so good. I'm going to check that, Heidi. Henry, wonderful, thanks. Yeah, so yeah, do check those Insighttimer teachers, and of course you get them tapping. Even if you type up tapping points, you can get on the Google. Yeah. So let's send the distance healing. Who is ready for it? Like to receive the healing? As long as you're not driving, perfectly fine to receive the healing. And if you're driving right now, you can receive the healing when you're in a rested state. So that is my intention for you guys. So now set an intention for your goals, for your health, for your children, for your family. More than the children, family, and everything, I would ask you to set an intention for yourself. Yeah. Because when you're happier, everyone else surrounding is so pleased and so happy to be around you. So yeah, set an intention. You can type up in the comments if you set an intention. If you don't mind sharing it, it just inspires others as well. So my intention is for you all to find your own goals, your own missions, your own path. What are your struggles right now? Have you been like, trying to find an accommodation or trying to find a job? Are you in not a great place? Are you in an abusive relationship? Are you living with a narcissistic? Set an intention to find your strength, to speak up, to share your voice, anything it can be. Energy and healing, patience, calm, motivated, inner peace, stay centered, self during recovering from trauma. Healing. Lovely. Trust the process. Yes. As we trust, things reveal. Right. Okay, cool. Setting your intentions. All you can do now is take a deep breath, get comfortable. If you have a spare blanket, you can wrap around. Sometimes the healing makes us feel cold. Just light the Palo Santo stick. And take a nice deep breath. Yeah, try to be not distracted for the next 20 minutes or so. Stay focused in receiving mode, and anytime any thoughts come, gently bring your attention back into your breathing. That's the most important thing. I love that learning to enjoy time off from work is so important, isn't it? Yeah, generally I find is when we go on a family holidays, generally a day or two takes time to settle in, to just release everything, and then actually start enjoying. And by the time you're enjoying, then you say, oh my God, they're going to be over. Like, you need to think about what you need to do when you're back. Like, yeah, but it's a great one. We all need to learn that. Yeah. Thank you, Sadiq. And thank you for being here. He's another wonderful teacher. I started listening to him recently. He's been amazing. You guys should check it out if you haven't been listening to him. So take a nice relaxing breath, breathing into your belly. You can listen to the music, right? Yes, Maria, he is. You can hear my voice in the music. Perfect. All right, okay, so close your eyes, setting your intentions, and just focusing on those to be fulfilled at the right and divine timing. Calling in Reiki energy angels, the guides, elemental beings, whoever is there in our circle of light to shield us and protect us as we are receiving the healing. Taking a deeper breath into your belly, relaxing the shoulder, your feet. Feel the tingle sensations. And at your own pace, deeper, calmer breaths. And just repeat in your mind, I'm receiving Reiki energy for my highest good, for my health, well-being, for my intentions. I'm channeling the energy into your crown center. Feel the energy from my palms onto your crown center. Feel the tingles, the warmth. Breathing that energy into your body. Allowing your head muscles to relax. Opening up to your higher consciousness, higher self. Understanding the purpose, your life goals, the reason to be here. Things getting clear. And dropping the attention from your head into your heart, into your body. Feel the energy there around your crown center, like a ball of light in purple color, spinning, cleansing any stagnant energies. Spinning gently, shifting the energies, allowing you to see what you're ready to see. And notice this beautiful ball of light moving into your third eye and changing into indigo color and spinning around your third eye, opening up your intuition, psychic abilities, see the truth, and allow this Reiki energy to go through your third eye. Feel the shift, energy spinning. You may notice heat, tingle sensations, or see like colors in a kaleidoscope. Allow these experiences to be opening up. Breathing into your belly. And allow the Reiki energy to go through in your face muscles for your eyes, nose, ears, mouth, and relaxing your face muscles, the back of the head, finding the peace and calmness. And allow the ball of light from your third eye gently move down into your throat and turning into blue color. Feel the energies tuning into your throat chakra, your throat muscles, allowing you to speak your truth, share your opinions, and help you to articulate about your dreams and desires. Feel the muscles relaxing, the occipital ridge, the back of your spine, the neck muscles. And slowly letting that ball of energy move into your heart center, turning into green color. Taking a deeper breath. As you're breathing, letting your chest relax. Let this healing go into your emotions, finding a peace, Opening up your heart chakra allows you to open up your true gifts, hear your own voices, bring in kindness, compassion to yourself, loving yourself. Right now, fill in with yourself with this beautiful energy. And let the energy move gently into your solar plexus. And let that ball of green light go down into your upper belly. And turn into bright yellow color. Healing onto your solar plexus chakra. Heals on your inner child emotions, the old traumas. And healing your solar plexus chakra helps to heal on your digestion, the stagnant energy around accepting who you are. And opening up your creative flow. Visualize that beautiful bright yellow color splashing all around you. Making a huge waves. So sorry. You may hear the tummy grumbling, making the changes in your belly. And allow that beautiful yellow ball of light to move down into your sacral chakra, the lower belly, and turn into orange color. And this helps in the healing the emotions and opening up your passions, your desires, and balancing your feminine and masculine energies. Feel that beautiful orange color spinning around your sacral chakra, shifting up the energies. Now, gently, that energy is moving into your root chakra, the base of the spine. And this beautiful ball of light is shifting to your red color. And this helps you to be grounded, find your own strengths and stability. And allow this beautiful ball of light and the Reiki energy to go through your thighs, the left and the right, in your knees, shin and calf muscles, ankles, feet, your toes. And letting this Reiki energy go through your shoulders, the back of the spine, your elbows, your lower hands, your fingers, each part of your body to be in relaxed state, the cells recharging, the muscles relaxing, healing from the old injuries. Now feel yourself from head to toes, the energy flowing in with ease, in and out. Keeping you in a peace, calm state. Your aura being cleansed. And releasing any cords that are not of your highest good. And asking your guides to give you a message that you will resonate at this moment of time with your intentions. It could be your ancestors, elemental beings, angels, spirit guides. Feel the connections and let the wisdom flow. Thanking them for their wisdom and insights. And slowly feeling that energy flowing in your body, on your auric side, recharging you, refreshing you, and healing what's you're ready to heal. Giving you the guidance and the strength. Be in that beautiful, peaceful state for a moment and the feeling the energies. Slowly bringing your awareness into the room, into the space that you're in. Breathing into the belly, wiggling your toes, your fingers, becoming aware of the body on the chair, the couch, floor, or the bed. And slowly, at your own pace, opening up your eyes and having some water. Slowly coming back. Take a gentle stretch whenever you're ready. And let me know how you're getting on. And let me know when you're out of this beautiful state by those love hearts or in the comments. Welcome back. And I'm so sorry for the cough you had to hear when you're in a relaxed state. I think that was my own release coming up as well. Dear beautiful soul, Srimanju, thank you. This compliments my inner work. Thank you. You're such a beautiful soul too, Heidi. Beautiful, peace-filled. Thank you. Thank you, Patricia. Yes, Srimanju, I needed that. I'm so relaxed. Almost fell asleep. Yeah, take time. That is great, Maria. Don't shift in quickly. Let that beautiful peace state be there. You know, even after meditation, it's so important that we stay in that meditation in silence for a few moments. That was so beautiful and emotional. Thank you, Joanne. Oh, thank you, Kathy, sorry. Autumn, thank you, thank you. Now, bring the image of your intention and check in with yourself. How do you find yourself right now? Do you feel inspired? Do you feel what you're asking for has started flowing in? And that's the most important thing as well, to check in. And this is where I said intention setting is so important, that we can recheck ourselves. Yeah. And allow this flow to be there. Don't do something totally shift, like, you know, coming out of this right now, don't go for shopping. Or right now, don't do that will just splash all that peace that you have accumulated. Take it easy, slowly, get into your day, evening as well. Indeed, a pathway was created. It has no edges. That's great. And if anyone is into the creative flow, write down, journal. Everyone journal down what you felt now. That's the most important thing. Not for someone else, but for yourself. You're journaling it and feeling that inspiration as well. And that's the important thing, yeah. And drink plenty of water for today, next couple of days. To watch out your sleep, your dreams as well, how you interact with people, how you're taking it. I always find, like, you know, with after Reiki sessions, we are more listening rather than trying to talk as well. That even you can notice my voice has pace has changed, like, you know, and that's the best thing. Change of it. And when you listen to, we understand the other's view, other person better as well, rather than thinking, oh, what do I need to say now, what do I need to speak now. We're always jumping, trying to make impressions and a conversation in our head. Have assignment to write love letter to self today. Love to all is well. How wonderful is that? Like, yeah, that is great. I think this will be more clear of what you write as well, isn't it now? Yeah. When we have a muddled up brain, thoughts, when we have to write a letter for ourselves, like, not great things come up. But when we are clear, we are super high and we just write so amazing things, true things about ourselves. Yeah. There's such a difference. The tone changes and everything. Thank you, Amma. How is everyone? Are they awake? You're feeling fresh, more charged up. If it's a nighttime for you guys, it's happy, isn't it? You can go to bed now, sleep peaceful, or read a book and relax further. Yeah, and it's great that you're able to do a self-care for you on a Friday. So you're taking it easy and new beginnings you're allowing. And also, I felt intense when I was working on the crown and the third eye. Um, it's to do with the Lions Gate portal opening up as well on 8 and 8 on Sunday, isn't it? 8 and yeah, and that was intense. So do check in. Are you feeling restless in the recent days? Tired, muscle aches, some headaches, pressures? You'll feel more of a shift happening and more clarity is coming up as well. And definitely your manifestations, use this energy for manifesting what you truly want from your heart. That's the most important thing. Manifesting is not something someone wants it. Not about like, hey, I want designer clothes. I want a peaceful day. That's my intention, my manifestation. Um, and that way, that is more, you're super clear about what you really want, how it will be benefiting you. I mean, of course, designer clothes does bring you happiness, but it's only a short term. Think about this is more about your self growth, and that's the most important thing. Yeah, where you're putting the energy and how you're bringing it out. Yeah, write it down and hold that space. There is a new moon as well. So yeah, that will help you to be charged up. It's, I think, on Sunday as well. They both are being in the same day. So do watch out. I'm always into the new moon energy cycles. So you may feel tired or full energy. Take it in. What brings for you? Mhm. I feel very clear. That's great, Joanne. Lovely. And if someone is not into manifestation, just for fun, you can say, I'm trying to manifest a bunch of flowers, or I'm manifesting for a crystal, I'm manifesting for a good night of a sleep, I'm manifesting for my project to be completed. So, just for curiosity, just for checking how it works, put it out there and see what you'll find. So try it even for fun, even, and then you'll see like, oh, this thing actually works. And then that way you're going to use more of it. So thank you guys for taking time for yourself, participating in this, receiving the energy and doing the work for you. By doing the work, we are all showing up, being here. Like, there could be better choices. We could be somewhere else, but we are choosing to be here in this collective group matrix. I always find doing the meditations and the healing in the group are so powerful, so intense, and somewhere we are all connected to the same shift that we are looking for. And there's a reason in the chats as well. There is so much love for each other. We are all the soul tribe that we have been seeking for. I remember me asking, manifesting, I want to meet like minded people. I want to have a big conversation, not short conversations, short talks. And now it's all coming together. So I'm so grateful for us to find each other, be here. That's the most important thing. Yeah. And once you find this is the soul tribe, and never goes a moment then we feel like, I wish I have someone. I don't feel lonely. Like, because you always are at a tip, having someone who is there to listen, to understand to you without justifying yourselves. And that's the best, deeper friendship that you'll be creating from the soul level. And I am big into, again, like knowing that we are part of one big soul family, and that's why we feel each other and we are there for each other as well. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Myri. Thank you so much. Yeah. So I'll just ask you guys here, if you would like to support the work, you could by donating or following me or listening to one of the meditations I have up on my profile. And yeah, leaving a review, so that way been more visible on Insighttimer, and also the donations help me in the Insighttimer community as well. Yeah, it's like they providing this platform is amazing with so much wonderful students, teachers, so much of a material there that we are all thriving, learning, and trying to know more, like, from each other as well. So thank you guys for all your support. And if you're drawn, if you want to go for more of understand more of my live sessions, there is a circle as well. It's experience healing with Srimanju. You can join. It's a small community we have where we share each other, um, our thoughts, and also what inspires us. So you're most welcome to join. Experience healing with Srimanju. Supraja, so grateful for today's session. Thank you so much. I did tell all about Insighttimers. It saved me. Yeah, totally, isn't it? Autumn, my donation did not show up. I hope it works. Yeah. I think, Autumn, sometimes there is an issue. Maybe you can check with Insighttimer as well. Yeah. Yeah, they're having some glitches. They're trying to upgrade their system all the time, which is trying to make it convenient for us all. But thank you for it. So how is everyone doing now? Feeling fresh, recharged? Good. Lovely. The next live I'm doing is on Tuesday at 2 o'clock PST time. It's about the violet flame and clearing up the energies and resetting ourselves with Saint Germain and violet flame. So if that is of your interest, most welcome to join. It's 2 p.m. Pacific time on Tuesday. Thank you for the explanation. You're most welcome. It's so fun today. So deep as well, so intense. I felt today's energy. So let it all process. Take it easy. Take your time as well. Yeah. So good luck, guys, and have a wonderful day, evening, and weekend as well. I'm not going to have any meditations over this weekend for the new moon. Yeah, hopefully the next ones I'll have. So we'll see you on Tuesday. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Namaste. Thank you, Maria.